Terrific counter shot. No rest for the weary. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. That left hook missed. It's all offense all the time. Throws the jab and doesn't score. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and a cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And there's the bell to start round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nope, that jab not going to score. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. The straight right just misses. The right hook just missed. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That time counter shot. They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? Incredible work rate. Beautiful counter shot. Couldn't land that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent.
There's the bell for round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We we have to rank them as one of the best in the weight class. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because...
There's the bell for round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Hook misses. Beautiful counter punch. They both want a highlight reel knockout. A swing and a miss with that jab. Nice counter shot. Straight right just misses. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Can't land the jab there. The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a fight.
There's the bell for round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. Missing with the hook. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Those counter punches have to hurt. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
A perfect counter lands. Misses with the jab. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. We know you've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Let's start the 6th. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They exchange punches. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Is he going to punch himself out, though? We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. A lot of effort being exerted here. And down goes Kingmaker. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
I've got to see that again.
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell for round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
The stamina is off the charts. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Only catching air with that hook. There's a counter shot. Blocks that jab. straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. Do you believe what we are seeing? Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Well done with that counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
There's the bell to start round 8. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
And he scores with the counter. Just misses with the right uppercut. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Good counter punching. Tried to score with that hook but missed. What a massive upset this would be. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Threw the uppercut but did not score. Punch, counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I'm worried about these two fights. There's the bell to start round 9. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That uppercut just missed. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That hook was off target. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Missing with that right hook. Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? very competitive round with 10 seconds left. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
There's a lot on the line here.
We've made it to round 10. How much is left in their tank after last round?
What are they doing that, man? Are they trying to get an ending out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
And he scores with the counter. The straight right just misses. Good counter punching. As well to block that left jab. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. His stamina is off the charts. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time.